What's going on, folks, and welcome to the video. Got myself a coffee and just wanted to have a quick talk with you guys, see how you're doing. Always got to start the day with coffee. Now, it is 10 to 4 in the evening here, or the afternoon, shall I say, and I'm on night shift at the minute, so I've got another 2 nights to go before we can get any streams out. So, obviously, the whole world knows about this Covid-19 business. And where I have such a rapport with most of you guys on the channel, I want to make sure and see if you're okay. I recently put out a community post seeing how you're dealing with it, how other people are dealing with it around the world as well, because I'm very intrigued with what's going on right now. Obviously, we are currently in a quarantine status. Most of the world is in quarantine status anyway. And there's a lot of people being told that they can't leave their houses for a month, especially like in Italy as well. People are getting fined for leaving their premises. Hence why people are panic buying, because if the UK became in lockdown, officially quarantine lockdown, and we weren't to leave our houses, then, you know, we can't go and buy the stuff that we need. There's babies that, you know, that need all their stuff, and elderly people as well. So it's a bit of a situation that we're currently in. Does pretty much feel like the apocalypse is going on with the way the media are talking about it anyway. Now, I work within an airport environment, and aviation has been hit extremely, extremely hard all around the world, most parts of the world anyway. And it's pretty much got to the point where 90% of people had bookings, and only 10% of passengers are turning up for their flights at a lot of the airports because they're not wanting to travel, or they can no longer travel to a certain country. So it's hit aviation pretty hard. I've been told I might need to take some unpaid leave. I could be looking at anywhere from a week to a month. So it's going to be hitting me pretty hard, and it's going to be hitting many content creators pretty hard as well. And I think most businesses around the world and everything else is going to be changing a lot during this process, because if we're going to have some economic crisis, there will be a recession to follow, which will take years to get back out of. Now, I'm going to keep doing my thing on this channel. I'm going to keep staying positive. I'm feeling fit. I'm feeling healthy. And I don't feel like I'm coming down with anything. But there are a few people that I know that are in extreme quarantine at the moment, where they're not leaving their house and stuff like that here. And it's quite scary to think that there's people that are really close to me. So I think we should just keep doing what the government want us to do. Just keep washing our hands, stay clean, try not to contaminate. Like, you know, these are the precautions we're being told, and I think this is what we should really be following. You know, just to wash your hands, use a bit of hand sanitizer. And it's crazy with the amount of shops that are now selling out stuff as well. And I understand that there's a lot of you out there that do have your own businesses, and you have your own employees to look after as well, because that community post that I did put out yesterday, I was really surprised with the amount of people that came back to me, and extremely humbled by some of the stuff that you'd written out. It was really lengthy, and it was quite interesting to read as well. There was one guy who's you know, he runs a business, he's got employees underneath him, and he's looking out for his employees, because the problem is you want to come back stronger from all of this. You don't want to come back. And I think a lot of businesses will come back stronger after this, because once it all kicks off again, it's all going to be back into full swing. The only thing we don't know is how long these countries are going to be in lockdown. Is it going to be a month? Is it going to be 2 months, 3 months? And that's when, you know, let's face it, even myself, there's a lot of us around the world that are concerned about redundancies and having our, you know, and leaving our jobs, etc. at the same time. And I really want to keep trying to do what I do on this channel best, and that's to try and entertain you guys and have fun myself while doing it at the same time. It's an absolute dream come true to have an audience that appreciates my content and comes and has some fun and make fun of a good game. You know, like, have some fun with these things. So, you know, I don't want people to panic out there. I do personally believe that the media are turning this into something, you know, they can seem to overdo things sometimes, because, you know, people don't want to watch stuff that isn't dramatized. People want to see something that's interesting, read something that's interesting, you know, so it's all out of control, really, in terms of the media, and they're very good at doing that, and we all know that as well. So don't try not to panic too much with everything. You know, the majority of the symptoms people are getting is a dry throat and a cough. The ones we've really got to worry about are the elderly, and the, you know, people who can't look after themselves. that can sometimes be an issue, and people who with diabetes and stuff like that, people with the immune systems that aren't so strong. Now, it is important to look after those around you as well. If you've got any elderly, grandparents or anything like that, just make sure that they're okay, because some people can't go and do things themselves for different reasons, and even concerns me for my mum as well, and family too. But I'm not panicking about it. Like I said, I work in an airport environment. People are touching door handles like 100 times a day, all this stuff. Even when you go through security, you've got all these issues going on where a lot of other people have been treaded within that day. So, yeah, I just wanted to have a quick word and just hope that you guys are okay. And if you wanted to say anything, feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. But all I just wanted to say is, guys, just try not to panic. It's a strain of flu that no one knows about yet. This is pretty much what it is, and the world is taking precaution from something they don't know about, and they're taking the right decisions and making the right precautions on this by locking down until they find out more information to see how deadly, might not be the right word, this virus could possibly be, just like any virus and pandemic we've had in the past as well. Okay, guys, so with that being said, stay safe, peace out. We'll catch you on the next stream, which will be Thursday day, and this Saturday there will be a podcast as well. Okay, guys, so stay safe, peace out, much love to all of you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.